Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you if you are watching this on the replay. Thanks for taking the time to tune in and watch. And I'd love it if you have friends who are fellow runners, if you would share this because I think that this is going to be really valuable for them. If you don't know who I am Dr. Beth Brombos. I'm the content creator at Sublimely Fit, where I encourage my readers to create healthier, more satisfying lives. I am a registered yoga teacher with Yoga Alliance. I am also a certified running coach with RRCA. And if you've been a fan of my page for a while, if you've been following my content for a while, you know that I am very passionate about getting runners to add yoga to their routines. And honestly, this is why I became a yoga teacher, is to teach yoga to runners. It had such a strong positive effect on my own running, and I was able to achieve so much when I added yoga to my training that I now love to go out and preach about the benefits of yoga to runners. And tonight I wanted to get on and chat about the mental benefits of yoga for runners, because so many runners, especially if you don't know a lot about yoga, you think that yoga is all about poses, but in reality, it's about a lot more than that. And one of the major benefits that you can get from yoga is actually some of the mental training that you'll get to make you a better runner. So yeah, it's just part of yoga is really finding good mental control. So if you've ever practiced yoga and say you're in a lunge, or even if you do lunges, you know that like your quads start to burn, for example, if you've been in it for a while. What we do in yoga is we train ourselves to turn off the thoughts of, oh my gosh, my quads hurt, I want to get out of this pose, and instead focus on breathing and focus on the mental control you need to let go of the physical discomfort that you might be feeling because lactic acid is building up in your muscles, that sort of thing. And instead, you really focus on just being in the moment and bringing your mental focus from any discomfort you're feeling to things that you can control, like your breathing or the posture of your body. So the way that that translates to running, and I use this a lot when I am, for example, doing tough runs, when I am doing a tempo run, when I am doing a like speed work, or even especially during races. I know I have a tendency, especially when I'm training for a time goal and it's a bit of a stretch time goal. And especially if some of my previous runs haven't gone too well, I tend to have a lot of self-doubt come up into my head. And so what really helps me is the mental tools that I've learned through my yoga practice. What I am able to do is really quiet those negative thoughts that might want to pop up in my head, and instead focus on my breathing. I focus on my foot strike, having good cadence in terms of foot turnover, and then just also having good running form. I focus on, where my upper body is, that sort of thing. And so again, using the tools that I learned in yoga to help me carry through really tough yoga poses, or, again, focusing on breathing, focusing on the sensations in your body. Those are things that you can also carry into your runs, and that will ultimately help you get through tough runs, and it'll help make you a better runner. And actually, I've had former clients in my Yoga for Runners program actually use these tools to help run personal distance records, so running the furthest distance they've ever run, and it's helped them as they've trained for PR races, that sort of thing. So A lot of my clients have gotten benefits of this. A lot of my students at my yoga studio have found benefits from this too. I have a lot of students who are runners. Imagine that. I attract a lot of runners in my classes. So yeah, I really hope that you will, runners, consider adding to yoga to your routine, not only for the physical benefits, but also for the mental benefits. And if you are ready to maybe get started, but you're a little apprehensive because you don't want to go to a yoga studio, or maybe even you just don't have the time to go to a yoga studio because it can take a while to drive to a studio. Get there early, find a spot in the yoga class, take an hour class, then pack everything up and go home. You're talking a big chunk of time there. So if you're a little crunched for time too and would prefer a program that you can do from home, definitely check out my online Yoga for Runners program. It's all web-based, and my next program actually starts next Monday, August 8th. It's a tremendous value. It's just $97 for 4 weeks of training. You get a minimum of 2 videos a week that I have specifically designed for runners. So remember, I am not only a yoga teacher, but I'm also a running coach. I've been running for years. I know runners' bodies. I know runners' bodies with yoga, and these sequences, these videos are designed specifically for you runners, your trouble spots, which is a little unlike any other just general yoga program out there. You also get daily other trainings. I'll train you on breathing exercises, which will help you during your tough runs, and then also give you some training about finding that mental focus too that we talked about in this video, and just get a lot of support. So if you are interested in learning more, in just a second I'm going to put a link in the comments that you can head to learn more about the program, to sign up. It is filling up. I'm getting more registrations every day, so be sure to save your spot because I do have a limited number of spots available in that. So yeah, sign up soon, request information soon about that. I would love to have you as part of the program, and I'd love to help you get started with yoga and help you use that to train for your fall races, that sort of thing. So thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful evening.